Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, the 22nd of September, 2020. Hope you had a good trading day on Monday. There was a couple things to do. Market gapped down and ended up negative most of the day and then rallied a bit late in the day. NASDAQ actually went positive, but as you'll see, it was just a few stocks because the advance decline ratio remained highly negative. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Looks a big dip down. We'll see it better on the cash indices. Crude oil up 26 cents to 39.57. Gold was up $7.30, but that's not near highs right now. The S&P cash lost 38.41 at the low of the day. It was very near the current static trend line, the red line that's in place. NASDAQ 100 was actually up 43, although again it was down most of the day until the last few minutes. SOX was down 6 by the close. Biotech was down 105 points. That's a bigger move. Russell 2000 down 51. Closed right on that static trend line. The VIX closes up 1.95 points. It was higher during the day at one point. The trend closes at 1.41. NASDAQ volume was about 4 billion shares, we'll just call it, 3.9 billion shares. We've got advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, negative 1996, the worst we've seen. And keep in mind, the NASDAQ closed positive 43 points today, but negative 1996, the worst advanced decline ratio in months. On the New York, also the worst advanced decline ratio since June, down negative 21.17. So what this means is most of the market was down today. A couple of the big stocks, as usual, rallied late, as you'll see in the intraday action. So Google closes down $20.95. Apple up $3.24. Netflix up 17.39. So there's one of your big ones. Apple up 3 is also big. Amazon up 5.56 is really just a blip. Tesla up $7.24. Facebook down $4.38. Goldman Sachs was down 86 cents. New multi-month lows, by the way, intraday on Goldman Sachs. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF up 83 cents. The Dow Jones, which we don't care about that much, did lose 509 points, though, and it was even significantly lower, more than double that at one point during the day. Bitcoin closes at 10,450, which is an interesting point on Bitcoin. All right, in terms of the intraday action, so here's the ES. You can see the gap down, headed lower for about an hour, and then banged around in that range all the way until the last two candles of the day, and then kind of we were back at the highs and tried to get moving. NASDAQ side, gapped down, tried to rebound, went lower, same thing, bottomed out 1 hour in and banged around most of the day. Tried to break out over lunch, came back to the midpoint, and then it was that last basically hour and a half where the NASDAQ climbed, broke the highs with 20 minutes left, and closed green in the last few minutes of the day. So really it was just a few stocks like Netflix rallying late. Everything else was still very negative. It's amazing how that happens. All right, in terms of economic data, on Tuesday, we've got the existing home sales number 30 minutes into the market, which is also when the Richmond Manufacturing Index comes out, and then at 10:30, Fed Chair Powell testifies to Congress. That's it. We'll see what we get. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.